Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Odi Nurmayanti, and I'm from Group 7. Honestly, we are uh, we are me and my friend, but my friend have got the problem, so she cannot join with me. And our title is conversation and communication style. A conversation. Conversation is a conversation that is carried out by someone to another person to discuss something that is considered important or not important to, can be done by two or more people in a group or meeting. There are several classifications of conversations that can improve a person's English speaking skills as well as make it easier to master all components of speaking skills as follows. 1. Structural conversation. Grammar specifications are referred to as structures. Examples of structures include the past tense, noun plurals, the comparison of adjectives, and others. The use of English both in daily conversation and the use of writing must be appropriate in any way because it relates to time, past, present, and future. In addition, the use of English structures is related to the use of nouns, pronouns, articles, and various forms of adjectives, verbs, and adverbs. So, this type of conversation really prioritize grammar. Here the example, the conversation between John and Mary. John, may I borrow your book? Mary, yes, you may. John, by the way, will you come to my apartment tonight? And Mary, yes, I will. 2. Functional conversation. Functional conversation is a conversation lesson aimed at shaping one's ability to function language according to its place and existence. In daily conversation, are often faced with something objective, where this conversation is used during a formal conversation. Here the example, may I borrow your book? And Mary answer, yes, please. And the third, situational conversation. Situational conversation is the conversation lesson aimed at forming students' ability to recognize special functions in communication based on informal situation. Pay close attention to the form of the conversation below between John and Mary. John, may I borrow your book? And Mary, yes, please. By the way, will you come to my apartment tonight? We, and Mary, with my pleasure. And John, waiter, give me coffees, please. Look at the praise two coffees. It is an example of how to use special functions in situational communication. In a restaurant, we usually say two coffees, even though it is grammatically wrong, because coffees is usually considered an uncountable noun. B. Communication style. Every person has a unique communication style, a way in which they interact and exchange information with others. There are four basic communication styles: passive, aggressive, passive-aggressive, and assertive. It is important to understand each communication style and why individuals use them. For example, the assertive communication style has been found to be most effective because it is incorporates the best aspects of the other styles. When we break down these four styles, we'll better understand the characteristic of each style, standard phrase, and what makes them unique. First, passive. Individuals who use the passive communication style often act indifferently, yielding to others. Passive communicators usually fail to express their feelings or needs, allowing others to express themselves. Frequently, a passive communicator's lack of outward communication can lead to misunderstanding, anger built up, or resentment. At the same time, these communicators can be safer to speak with when a conflict arises because they most likely will avoid a confrontation or defer to others. But passive communicators are also easy to get along with as they follow others and go with the flow. Example of phrases that those who use a passive communication style who say or may believe include it really doesn't matter that much and I just want to keep the peace. And second is aggressive. It is often apparent when someone communicates in an aggressive manner. You will hear it, you will see it, you may even feel it. The aggressive communication style is emphasized by speaking in loud and demanding voice, maintaining intense eye contact, and dominating or controlling others by blaming, intimidating, criticizing, threatening, or attacking them, among other traits. Aggressive communicators often issue comments or question rudely and fail to listen to others, but they can also be considered leaders and command respect from those around them. Here the examples of phrases that an aggressive communicator would use include: first is I'm right and you're wrong. I will get my way no matter what, and it's all your fault. And the third is passive aggressive. Passive aggressive communication style users appear passive on the surface, but within he or she may feel powerless or stuck, building up a resentment that leads to setting or acting out in subtle, indirect, or secret ways. Most passive-aggressive communicators will mutter to themselves rather than confront a person or issue. They have difficulty acknowledging their anger, use facial expressions that don't correlate with how they feel, and even deny there is a problem. Ultimately, passive-aggressive communicators are aware of their needs, but at times struggle to voice them. Example of phrases that a passive-aggressive communicator would use include, like, that's fine with me, but don't be surprised if someone else gets mad. And sure, we can do things your way, or then mutters to self that your way is stupid. And the last is assertive. Thought to be the most effective form of communication, the assertive communication style features an open communication lane while not being overbearing. Assertive communicators can express their own needs, desires, ideas, and feelings, while also considering the needs of others. Assertive communicators aim for both sides to win in a situation, balancing one's right with the rights of others. One of the keys to assertive communication is using I statements, such as I feel frustrated when you're late for a meeting, or I don't like having to explain this over and over. It indicates ownership of feelings and behaviors without blaming the other person. Here the examples of phrases and assertive communicators would use include: first is we are equally entitled to express ourselves respectfully to one another. And second is I realize I have choice in my life and I consider my options. And the last is I respect the right of others. So that's our materials about communication and conversation and communication style. So guys, if you have a question, please write down your question and write also your name in the column of text. And thank you for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.